Welcome back to the channel. We are back in Chicago. It is nighttime right now. I was gonna sit down, but then I realized I have a bunch of stuff that I want to show you guys. Back in Chicago after nearly a month, if not exactly a month, in California, going back and forth between LA and San Diego. As you saw, my last video was in San Diego. I kind of took a break from filming, only podcasted for the month because I just needed a break from filming. I am just going back and forth because yes, I'm in a long distance relationship and I have the ability to be able to go back and forth. Therefore, I'm the one going back and forth. He does not have the ability. Before you're like, oh my God, Lauren, that's that on that. So I just unboxed a bunch of stuff and I'm like super dehydrated. So my water, and I just had Poppy, which is one of the things that I unboxed. I haven't had Poppy in so long. I love Poppy so much. And I just unboxed like a whole order of it. I was like really nervous that I was gonna have a bunch of packages that I didn't like. And like, here we are with a bunch of packages we do like. Okay, this is the most exciting one. You guys obviously know that I'm sponsored by Book of the Month, this video included. I was not expecting this because like, obviously I know I get my Book of the Month every month, but I didn't know that they were gonna send me all of the books of the month. Maybe Book of the Month was on to me and they were like, Lauren, you only choose like the thrillers every month. Sorry, you guys pick good thrillers. I feel like this is like a mutual problem. The Lincoln Highway feels like it's gonna expand my horizons. I almost bought this in San Diego. This is Leanne Moriarty. I always struggle with her name. Brand new release. I was literally texting Jackie Oshry about it in San Diego when I saw it. It's called Apples Never Fall. If you guys don't know why I'm excited, she did 9 Perfect Strangers, Big Little Lies, The Husband's Secret, and so this is her new release, Apples Never Fall, The Book of Magic. This is called The X-Hex. I don't know who I saw reading this, but someone that I trust, and it looks like a good rom-com. So I'm definitely excited to read that because I like switching back and forth between essentially something like this and this. So I'm very excited about those. Harlem Shuffle. This is called The Perishing. And then this is obviously like a classic Lauren. Everything We Didn't Say. Her neighbors were brutally murdered. Like that's all you need to know. That's all I needed to know. Feeling pretty blessed. That's obviously a lot of books. It's because 2 of them are add-ons. They actually have an add-on option. So if you're like, Lauren, oh my gosh, I wish I was as cool as you and got more than 1 book of the month, you could with their add-on option. The Leanne book, Apples Never Fall, was an add-on this month, and the Book of Magic. So I realistically could have gotten the X-Hex and Apples Never Fall with the Leanne book being an add-on. And that would have been my order, but I wanted to show you guys all of the books. If you're new here and you're like, Lauren, why do you keep talking about Book of the Month? It's like upsetting that you're new here, but I am glad you're here. Book of the Month is super popular, not just because of me, probably because of me, just kidding. Obviously, not just because of me, it's just genuinely popular. And it's quickly growing, and it's an online book service for readers like me that like to take all of the hassle out of picking their books, because Book of the Month team literally does the most incredible job at curating all of these new and emerging authors or just new release books. They take all of the stress out of figuring out what to read for you, and they put together the most incredible selection. As you can tell by all the books that I just showed you, that's literally just what you would see in 1 month on their website. This happens every single month, you know what I mean? And if you're not as enthusiastic as I am every month, even though their picks always end up being my favorite book that I read that month, they have a skip policy. It's risk-free, you can skip any month at any time and you won't be charged. And plus they have the best price for new release hardcover. I'm so excited to dive into my first pick and obviously pack my add-on book. You guys can head over to bookofthemonth.com. If you didn't last month, use my code. You can get your first month for $9.99. Told you last month, telling you again this month, and I'll probably tell you again next month because it's that good. The next thing I opened that was very exciting, I ordered this. Basically, it's a stress test by Thorne. And the reason I ordered this is because if you've seen like Thorne, it's like this vitamin brand. Each pill bottle is like one thing. It's not like this like multivitamin or like, here are 3 things that are great for stress or whatever, which is really, really cool. But also like, I don't know exactly what I need and I don't just want to like buy things for no reason. So I was trying to take the quizzes and I was like, what do I need? Just tell me what I need. And then finally I answered enough questions on one quiz that proved that I clearly have a lot of stress, and it was like, you don't need any of our vitamins because you need the stress test. And I was like, I was avoiding that. But I am excited because it's personalized. So basically I just It looks like this, and I just have to like activate it, and then I think spit in it and then send it in, and it will tell me what supplements it recommends for me, which I think is really cool, and I'm excited to see what it says. I want to do that before I go back to California for sure, but I have my best friend's wedding this weekend, so I don't have time for that. I don't have time to take the stress test because I have too many things to stress about, obviously. I was also wondering why I didn't get sent this earlier, but I did get sent it, and I guess it's because it probably got here when I left. So Mariana, Lauren, you're forgiven. This is the Summer Fridays Heavenly 16 all-in-one face oil. I have seen like literally so many reviews about this that say it is absolutely like everyone's favorite face oil. So many of my friends that are influencers and just obviously Summer Fridays reviews, like literally people are obsessed with this. And so I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I didn't get sent that. Like I need to go buy it. Luckily I didn't because it was here when I got home. So very excited about this. I'm going to use it tonight because I've been waiting to show you guys. Speaking of stress, I also got sent Dosis Health CBD infused gummies. This is blackberry, lavender, and lemon balm citrus. This is the sleep and this is the calm. How do you open it? It's childproof, which is obviously why I can't open it. So it looks like that, and they're like sugary. Which one is this? This is sleep. Don't take this. We'll try the calm one. See how I feel, I guess. I got the new Way candles, which are literally the most chic looking things ever. So it says Way, and it just looks very like Kim Kardashian West, you know? It's a little like ladylike for me. But that's also coming from someone who has a Glade fall candle from Target lit about 5 feet away. So maybe it's just not the vibe right now. Another little mini vacuum. This one's actually for the car. And this is by like a really chic company called Ayla & Co. This one's basically for like on the go. So if you want to like pack it or like keep it in your car or something, it looks like this. And it's literally a vacuum. I'm obsessed with mini vacuums because I hate having dog hair or anything in my car. So I'm literally gonna put this in my car. So chic. And then that's everything I've been waiting to show you guys. I also already cooked dinner. I'll show you guys what I made. And then I went to the grocery store when I got back yesterday, got chocolate covered strawberries, kale gnocchi, and cauliflower gnocchi, which my friend said is actually really good in the air fryer, which is why I got it. Kite Hill cream cheese because my boyfriend's mom made taco dip and I can't stop thinking about it. So I got vegan cream cheese and you put salsa on top and then like some lettuce, which I'm gonna do kale. So, and it's like taco dip, healthy-ish. Siete chips to go with it. I'm also obsessed with these, which are Unreal dark chocolate with crispy quinoa and milk chocolate. So like healthy M&Ms. So good. More coffee because I was literally so tired this morning. And everyone talks about Nut Pods creamer and I've actually never tried it. And this is the French vanilla. So I figured I could make some iced coffee at home, frozen watermelon to snack on. I got this colic crunch, which is like cauliflower breadcrumbs because in the air fryer, the chicken doesn't really like obviously get fried. It just gets really juicy and tender. And I thought that like maybe pounding it out and putting some breadcrumbs on it could like make it really crispy and like fun. Coat it in, it's called Just Egg and it's basically not eggs. So if you're vegan, this is an egg substitute. And I actually really like this because at Phil's, my new obsession, they do a plant-based vegan breakfast sandwich with just egg, Impossible burger meat, and then vegan cheese. And it tastes literally just like eggs. So I was like, this could be a fun little combo to try. I also got nutritional yeast to put like in the mixture. And you can also put it on kale and make kale chips. It kind of gives it like a cheesy flavor, kind of just makes it crispier. I'm obsessed with chicken tikka masala. So I'll do air fried chicken with this. And I just got the regular white rice. I just like doing like a bowl with like rice on the bottom, chicken, tiki masala, blueberries, mushroom ravioli, which I'm gonna use the truffle oil with. I love mushrooms, and I love them when they're big portobello mushrooms, so I'm gonna air fry these. This is the salsa I got to put with the vegan cream cheese and make a little taco dip. 2 lemons, dreamy Italian dressing made with avocado oil, and some broccoli. I got home on Monday, surprised my family, and went to my little brother's soccer game, and then on Tuesday I went to the grocery store and got my hair done. I just had to get like face framing highlights for the wedding because like my roots grow out really fast. And then I got my nails done today for the wedding, and they ruined my nails the last time I got them done, which I was not happy about. But so I had to get like just tips with gel powder because she did like ombre, so they're not acrylic, it's just like that gel powder, and she did a really good job, but it took a very long time today and it feels really weird, and I don't like not having natural nails. I literally haven't even unpacked yet. I'll show you guys. There's Belle, and then there's the candle that I mentioned. This is a month's worth of my life in this bag, and all I've unpacked is my toiletry bag. So yeah, I'm back. I decided to sit down because I was feeling lazy. I honestly am like so tired because I changed my flight last minute to be able to come home for my little brother's soccer game. I've been a zombie for the past 2 days, and so I'm feeling like really just like stressed, but like not like too badly stressed, honestly, because I like to like make sure I'm not over dramatizing my emotions. And I'm not saying that like as in online, I'm saying like in my own head. Something that I do is like make things worse in my head. I'm stressed but not too stressed. It was just like a really long month. It was like a really big adjustment. I think like what people don't realize is even though I've been like really trying my best, I've never really settled in Chicago because I was living at my mom's and like having fun, and then like the moment I moved in here, I basically is when my grandpa got checked in to the hospital. And then 2 weeks before that, I started officially dating my boyfriend. And so it was like, I would be able to see him on the weekends, and then I would be at the hospital on the weekdays. And then like after my grandpa passed away and had the funeral, I hadn't seen my boyfriend in like a month. And so I went to California for a month. So like I haven't really like settled here, having majority of your stuff in storage, going back and forth between cities, and like not really feeling like you have a routine, I think is gonna start catching up to me, which is why I really try to rely on those mood boosters, really try not to like over dramatize things in my head. I really wanted to try to kind of like understand this a few weeks ago in a sense of like there has to be like something, like a different part of your brain you use when you do something like what I'm doing right now, which is talking to a camera as myself about my own life. Whereas like I have other parts of my job that I do that don't require my job description to be just based off being myself. Basically what I'm trying to say is that I think that my personal life has been very interesting lately. I've never dealt with loss before, and I've never dealt with being in a long distance relationship in the type of situation that I'm in. It's like a weird thing to then just like come online and pretend like I have this like routine and like perfect life and all this stuff. But then I have other parts of my job where I do like social media consulting and I do graphic design. And so when my grandpa was dying, the only thing I could do was the social media consulting, the emailing, the graphic design, all that stuff. I couldn't interview people. I couldn't sit here and do this because I had nothing to offer. Like I couldn't be myself, but it was like the other part of my brain was totally working and like wanted the distraction and wanted to work. But like this is so much more engaged from a different part of my brain, I guess. That's just kind of like a ramble I've always wanted to go on. So I think that like wanting to keep my relationship private and then dealing with like loss for the first time, not feeling like I have a routine and like thing going on in exactly one place has like been a big adjustment for me on YouTube. I think I learned that I'm not a travel vlogger. I know a lot of people are. A lot of people are very comfortable vlogging on the go and vlogging in new places, in front of people and with people in their real lives. I don't like putting my friends and family on my videos. I don't want to put my boyfriend on my videos. And so that when I'm just with those people, it's really hard, I think. Well, that was like an interesting rant and ramble. So yeah, I feel like I know that I'm not going to feel 100% settled anywhere since I am gonna be going back and forth, but I feel as though I want to try to see the bright side of things and make the best of every situation that I'm in, which is why I tried to film in San Diego. Wanted to challenge myself to film in a new place, and why I was excited to film back in the apartment content in Chicago for you guys. But I'm excited because it's like spooky season, and I feel like spooky season is just like pumpkins and chili and football and like fun home content. So hopefully I can get back into some like routine in Chicago and light more really yummy fall candles. But anyway, yeah, I feel like the reason I started that rant is because I was gonna say I was very sad yesterday and I wanted to start filming like yesterday evening, and I ended up not doing it because like I didn't feel like cooking, I didn't feel like filming, but I was really sad. And I think that like it's okay to feel your feelings and it's okay to be sad. Like I just spent a month in California being able to see my boyfriend and be with his family, and I get really used to routine, and I don't really like change, and I don't really like leaving places. That's just like a part of my personality, and it's something that I have to get like okay with doing because like it's a new part of my life, I guess. And so I was just like really sad and really down last night, and I think that's totally okay and it's totally acceptable and totally normal. So after a long day of cleaning and getting things done and being able to finally talk to you guys, I have to go to bed early because I clearly messed up my sleep schedule and have been exhausted. And tomorrow I finally don't have any freaking stupid beauty appointments before this wedding. Thank you guys so much for your support always, whether it's listening to the podcast and shopping mood merch. I am working on new mood merch for you guys, which you do know, or just like letting me take little breaks so that I don't burn out and can just adjust to new aspects of adult life. Make sure to follow Mood with Lauren Elizabeth on Instagram because that's where I post a lot of mood boosters that I find boost my mood, and so I post them on there for you guys. And obviously the podcast is like probably the most consistent thing I do. Let me know what type of fall content you guys want to see though. Like actually this isn't just like a trying to get you guys to engage, like this is genuine. Like let me know what type of fall content you guys want to see, because when things feel so crazy in my life, I sometimes don't even know like what to do for you guys. My podcast has structure, but vlogs don't necessarily have structure or can feel repetitive. So I want to make sure I'm giving you guys what you want, and I will see you in the next one. Talk to you on the podcast, talk to you on Instagram, and thank you. I love you. Bye. I'm sweating. I'm gonna really overthink everything I said until I edit this.